So then you'll see that IR go way down. Obviously, your ship will probably not work if you shut off your retro thrusters like this. But it's another way, if you're waiting for somebody to spring a trap, you can do this. It has some issues booting up. That's why I always say hit U, then R. So if you do this, then when you hit R, it should bring those back up. Whereas if you just hit U twice, it typically doesn't. No. But yeah, I don't recommend doing this now. Just test it on your own free time. But that's basically stealth in a nutshell. And you can get your EM and IR down to 5,000 for most light fighters. So that means you go from 10,000 detection range, especially on your EM with a standard Gladius. And then when you shut off most of the stuff, you can probably get down to 5,000, which means you've reduced your detection range by half. So it's pretty valuable if you're fighting a lot of people.
Stealth power generators and stealth coolers also really help with that.
Yeah, they don't really help now. I don't think that stealth...
Once it's implemented higher into the game, the components will make a bigger difference. But for now, the MFD is really the most effective way of enabling stealth on a ship.
I'm just saying, stealth power generators have lower emission and coolers too, and it works currently.
What'd you guys get your sabers down to? It was like 1,200 kilometers we couldn't see you up to?
Yeah.
I mean, it also depends on what ship you have, because I remember that I used to do stealth bounty hunts with the Eclipse, where I completely disabled the shields and I put my power output to an absolute minimum where it like just flies and that's it. And it couldn't see me up until to 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's how it should work.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions? I think somebody had a question. Oh, okay. All right, sir. Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much that. You can no longer rearm your ship. That was a big thing in the new patch. So if you're doing PvP, you try to go to a ground station to rearm to get more ammo. They've disabled that. I've checked on multiple servers and the PTU. So that has been resolved. You have to go to a station to rearm.
I think only for ground vehicles, that's the only exception. I could be wrong.
Yeah, the ballista, for instance. Or the
Gotcha. Gotcha. Is everybody else more or less here? Please say not here if you're not here.
I'm almost here.
You don't need to wait for Cabraxis.
Or Desau. You can go ahead.
HGMS Norgard, right?
Yeah.
Norgard.
All right, we'll try something while we're waiting a little bit longer. I'd like us to fly, let's say, 2,000 meters above Norgard. We're going to all go clockwise around. So keep your speed at SEM speed and then float around Norgard. This is a good way to do defense so that if there's people on the ground, if you're in the air, you'll see them before the people on the ground. So you can give them a heads up while you're on defense. So let's try to do that. Everybody try to stay, let's say, 500 meters behind the person in front of you. And then I recommend using cruise control for the first part of this training. I want you guys to think of flying as an airplane. Yep, Cabraxis.
Addition to this, go below half of your SEM speed and you refill your fuel on most of the light fighters, especially the Gladius, and you can save fuel so you have it later in fight. We had it in...
Gladius retain that after patch?
Yes,
Okay.
That is one of you have a fuel gauge.
Okay, we'll go to 100 SS SEM then.
I'm at 108. So does that mean go ahead and close the distance? Element 500 behind him. I'll bring up the rear to make sure everybody's on point.
Yeah, and you can judge distance by targeting the person in front of you. So T is target. Other targeting of...
Wow, look at all these ships. You guys look good.
Yeah, so make sure you're in cruise control, because that'll help you guys out.
By the way, in PTU they have fixed delta speed between you and the target, so it actually works.
Yeah, you
Is
can
this still
bind that,
desync?
but it's unbound by default.
Yeah.
There's still like a big
Yeah.
desync. Okay. So keep your
there's
distance
isn't.
from other.
Distances look pretty solid right now. I'm hovering above the formation. It looks like Kazit, Humpo, and Cyber Phoenix and Jop are very far space. Tighten that shit up.
500 meters behind Seeker.
Jop, Kazoot, and Humpo. Jop form up behind Cyber, Kazoot behind Jop, and Humpo behind Kazoot. Now we'll form up behind
Broken,
you
maybe
as well.
for just to make sure that nothing happens, just disable your weapon systems just for now.
What about the
Press
treason?
B. Just
What
press
about
B
the
just to
treason?
disable.
Oh, I just
don't wanna
practiced trigger discipline.
We don't want to have
Okay.
any extra enemies fired.
Maybe we do.
So we're currently flying at 100 velocity.
Yeah. So just be sure to use cruise control, guys. It'll really help you out. If you need to close distance, you can kind of turn into the circle, and if you're too close, you can kind of spin outward a little bit. But cruise control, you gotta really know how to do that for flying in formation. You gotta really use that. It looks like two of you guys ditch formation. Try to make it back when you guys can.
That's an Humpo form up on me. And we'll slide you back in.
Yeah, and again, I think somebody mentioned this. There is a button to bind match target speed, but it's unbound by default. So I just want to use default bindings for now.
Yeah, and it only works in PTU, so it's not worth trying out right now.
There you are.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna back up again, take the count. Rotation looks good.
Who's at the end of the line?
Hey Treefoss, you running into trouble?
Sorry? Yes, the problem is, my brother is inside. He's at Portolisa and he has only one ship. He's a very new player, and he has this bug that he cannot retrieve his ship. So I'm going to get him, and also I cannot see him in the party, so it's a big mess, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't know what to do now because I cannot see him. I don't know where he is. So.
If you can get to Crew L1, you can rent a ship there, a Freelancer or a Avenger Titan.
Okay, wait.
That might help him out. Is there anybody else that's missing from the group?
Brax is out of orbit. He's about to jump in.
Yeah,
I just
I want
entered
to wait.
the circle.
All right.
Fucking former puppy Brax is flying me down. Go join the ducks.
Yeah, easy.
Cool. All right, looks good, guys. We'll start flying in a single file line. We'll kind of do what we do in sports. You guys know the lead follow stuff. The person in the back jumps to the front, and then we keep like leapfrogging. So let's try to do that a little bit. What I'm looking for here is control. So you guys will have to go redlining your ship pretty much to get to the front. And then I want you to be able to max your speed down and then fly in formation after that. And then also, while we're doing this, we'll be somewhat close to the ground. So try not to hit the ground as well. I'm looking for obstacle avoidance as well.
That's what you guys currently look like.
Yeah, so again, try to stay within 500 meters of the person in front of you. And yeah. For targeting.
Down your
Okay,
pants.
right.
Let's go bring up that rear. Giggity.
And then try to stay in cruise control if you can. It'll just help you out during this exercise.
And Jelaine, I'm very sorry. I forgot cruise control was completely on. I hate cruise control.
Brax is up flying at 106.
Yeah, the reason why I'm having you guys flying cruise is I want you guys to get really used to using your main thrusters. When you're in atmosphere especially, your retro thrusters are basically worthless. So try to use your main thrusters as much as possible. If you're ever going to hit the ground, just look straight up, and then you can afterburn. I think shift is afterburn by default. But just use your main thrusters to move, especially in atmosphere. If you're in combat, I mean, you can do whatever, but most of the time you try to use your main. It'll also save gas if you're just using one set of thrusters.
Banjo, can you send invite to Spiros 117?
I sent the invite them already.
All right, guys, let's try to get a little bit closer to the ground if you can. I want you guys to really get a feel for how these ships fly, especially at lower speed, because we're going to speed up later on. We'll start doing a little bit of winding maneuvers too.
How's your new setup working out, Caraxes?
It works pretty good. Super happy with the stick. Gilded is giving me errors the whole time.
Who's in the back?
Kaiser and Cabraxis are on the back of the group.
Okay. Can one of you guys zip over to the front, and then we'll follow you guys?
Kaiser, go.
Seeker, I'm right behind you.
Okay, Kaiser doesn't respond. I go to the front.
I know this exercise might seem a little tedious, but it has a purpose. I promise.
I have a question.
Yes, sir?
So what's the advantage in combat when it comes to like low flights?
It's knowing where your teammates are, knowing where the ground is, and having the right point of view, knowing where everything is around you. This is a really good way to simulate it.
And the ability to have your enemies accidentally crashing at the ground is a big plus.
We had this one time where me and a buddy approached an enemy, and he got spooked by it, so he immediately ran away, but he didn't realize his terrain. So he turned around and ran straight into a mountain.
Cabraxis, where are you?
Right in front of you. I was just a moment ago, at least.
Okay, I think there's desync shit.
Kaiser's gonna move
Okay,
up the line.
I'll drop in.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
that pirate
did you
glider
double
is-
back, or? Cabraxis, I think you double backed.
Yeah, I came back to you, so I found you.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm sliding in.
Yeah, there might be
Alright.
desync. This might
Right
not
next
work.
I can go to the front.
You can right next to you on your right now.
Alright, can you go up? Try to go a little bit forward. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Double
crap.
speed.
Alright.
Okay, I'm slowing down again to 100.
Alright, and then watch your radar, guys, because that'll tell you who's behind you. If you're last in line, just zip to the front.
One thing we will have in the future,
Do like Kaiser just did. I zipped all the way up and right behind the rest.
Neon Sun just got his wing clipped for some reason.
Yeah. So Sunset, I think you're colliding with me a little bit.
Oh, I just.
what's this?
Who the fuck is that? Yeah.
Someone hit me from behind.
Yeah, Neon ripped off half my ship too.
I got
Alright. Let's,
Yeah, when I was flying
let's get out of
straight,
here,
I was
guys.
not colliding with anyone.
Okay,
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
I got that on
So,
video and I didn't really realize what happened anyway. But
There was a safe distance of at least 150 meters from me to anyone else.
Yeah, there's some desync. You were 150 in front of me and you blew up.
Hey, Seeker, you're now 2.8 in front of me.
It
Yeah,
looked like
let's
someone rammed me.
Yeah, let's not do this, guys. So just follow up on Seeker again. We'll not do that because of desync.
Alright, I need to keep the
That's gonna be running
bigger
out.
distance, I suppose.
Yeah, let's reset to 100 meters.
It was not so nice. It's just something that sounds very fast.
Alright, Seeker,
Yeah.
behind you.
If you can, meet up with us at Norgard. Okay.
Who's fucked up and flying?
Alright. It probably was mine, but it was 150 meters behind him. I think there's some desync involved.
Is the distance still the 500 meters because people are not following it, I guess?
Between 500 and 800.
Yeah. We're doubling back to Norgard. We'll stay in this area. You should be able to find us on radar. Alright,
Not dead.
Right, I'm not in the party anymore because I died. Or am I? No, I'm not.
Should still be in the party if you die.
yeah, just don't worry about it. Just go to Norgard. You should see us on radar. Alright, we'll practice turning and afterburning. So when you guys are turning, you can decouple while you turn. And then when you get halfway through the turn, you recouple and then afterburn. So kind of think of it as NASCAR. When you are turning, you're off the gas. When you get halfway through the turn, you get back on the gas and you accelerate to finish the turn. So kind of think of it like that. That'll help you out in atmosphere. We're gonna circle around some hills, and then I want you guys to decouple and then afterburn the other way to get as tight as you can around the cover as you can. But try to stay in cruise control, because I want you guys to break the habit of using retro thrusters if you have the habit.
If you go,
You don't have to decouple,
doesn't the cruise turn off?
Yeah, you can choose to do that, but it's up to you. It's a little bit more
also
advanced for some people.
You can use your speed limiter too to just use that as basically a cruise control too. Just hold W if you turn off CPLD. It basically does the same exact thing. It's not a constant, so you're able to recover sometimes a little bit faster.
So I think when you're on speed up.
When you're on bigger ships, you really need to know how to do that stuff. When you're in light fighters, you don't really have to, unless you're facing a pro. Alright. We'll go for one more turn, and then I want to practice landing. There's a lot of issues with landing, especially with new people. I had a lot of trouble when I first started too, so we'll practice landing. Trying to find a good mountain to circle around.
Whoever is Humpo, just to tell you, if you have your landing gear out, you do actually have a little bit more issues with aerodynamic. It doesn't feel like it, but as soon as you put your landing gear away, it'll work a little bit better. So you have more control.
Didn't even realise it was down. Cheers.
And then be sure to yaw, or be sure to roll and then pitch. Always try to turn using rolling and pitch. Yawing, you don't get as fast as a turn rate in most ships. There's some ships that deviate from that, but more or less, always try to turn and pitch, and fight and pitch too when you're fighting people.
Oh shit, Joel.
Banjo, are you more of an industrial org? I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this?
But the only thing we do nowadays is fighting, so.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'll just touch on the fighting aspect, and then won't focus too much on it. I just want to make it applicable for bigger ships. Alright, we'll go into this valley down here. Remember guys, if you get too close to the ground, just afterburn up. Straight up.
Don't try to use space. Use up more fuel.
Close that distance a bit.
Yep, and then be sure to roll to turn. Alright. When everybody finishes this, we're going for a landing. Neon, are you close to Aberdeen?
I'm like 30 kilometers from you.
Gotcha.
Almost there.
Do you see us on radar? Or
Yes.
on the front of tag?
I see you on my hut.
Alright. So yeah, we'll go in for a landing, guys. Try to stay in cruise control during the landing, too. we'll try this out. So back down your speed when you go in for the landing here.
I'm burning too.
And yeah, just try to get used to using cruise control because it'll simulate larger ships too. So I'll start slowing down right now. And then stay in cruise control as you go in for a landing. And then you can just cut engines when you get close to the ground with I. You'll slide a little bit, but that's okay. Just try to stay in cruise control.
Do we land at HDMS Norgard?
We're a little farther away. I couldn't find it without turning the group
I'm
around
next to
many
you.
times. Alright. Yeah, just try to avoid using control and spacebar if you can. Because especially with bigger ships, you gotta use your main thrusters to get around.
But when I'm turning, I'm using shift and spacebar and decouplers.
Yeah, but like when you get into ships such as Reclaimer 890, sometimes the Carrack, when you're on windy planets especially, you gotta use your main thrusters to move. Or else the wind will just take you. It could even flip your ship over sometimes.
That happened with my 400i.
Yeah. I think the challenging planets are near Microtech.
Lowville, fucking Lowville, can flip your C2.
That's it.
Yeah.
Apparently my saber flies better without wings.
Hit you.
Calliope.
So it looks good. I see a few people floating around. Just try to practice landing if you can. You guys can keep doing this for a bit. Is everybody here? Neon, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Alright.
What you doing?
I suggest you do practice landings at the space stations.
I cut my engine when I saw
The saber is burning.
That's okay.
Well, it is what it is. Alright, well, start practice combat a little bit. So when you guys are fighting in atmosphere, you gotta, sorry about that, I just clicked my mouse, push to talk.
Oh, that was rough landing, come from.
Yeah, when you guys are doing fighting in atmosphere, you gotta use roll and pitch to turn, and try to use that to your advantage. If you're in a light fighter, you want to get close as you can, and they call it knife fighting, especially medium fighters and large fighters. So I see some people are in Hornets right now. They want to keep you at 700 to 1,000 meters when they fight you. If you're in a fighter, you got to get inside that because they can't really turn as well. And then you'll be able to outturn them. And their only chance is to speed away and then reset the fight by keeping you at distance. So they'll just boost away and then turn around and try to keep you at distance. Whereas you need to get close. So we'll pair off. This will give you guys some PvP experience with each other. I don't really know everybody's experience, so we're just gonna have to pair off 2 by 2. So let's spread out. Let's have yeah, just separate, and then we'll pair off. Just pick somebody and then land next to them. Try to separate a little bit, like, I don't know, 500 meters away from each other at least when you land. But the pairs try to stay close to each other when you land.
Cabraxis.
Oh no, oh no.
That's my guy. I'm like over here looking at you like a creep. I'm zooming in and shit.
Yeah, I'm the only one with pirate gladius.
You guys can back off cruise control now if you have to. You don't need it on anymore.
Looking at him like he's a snack.
Yeah, cruise control is cruise
quick,
control is overhead. So reiterate. So turn off cruise.
Anybody from that leapfrog thing fucked up? Because I got half my ship ripped off.
Well,
Yeah, Reese is missing his wings.
it sounds like you.
Hey, it's a handicap.
No.
Vessel, I'm right behind you. Land.
You guys need my wings ripped off.
I wanna fight someone from a different org.
You want to fight with someone in a different org? Okay.
Yeah.
I can see a planet defender approaching me. What the hell?
Who wants to be my victim? Who wants to be my victim? Costa, you look really, really delicious.
Hey, Banjo.
I don't think I have a loadout to bring down Banner Defender. It's just the default.
Defender? I claimed I want to take down the Defender. Who the fuck is the Defender?
Well, if you don't find your partner, I'll find it for you. Just like fucking third grade.
No.
And DeLorean, you want to team up?
Sure.
If you can't find a partner, you'll be eliminated. Oh no.
With the ramp.
Who was
Can I use missiles?
Was Dazzle?
No missiles in this fight.
Is this person here all alone?
I don't
Who's the person? Question.
Where's my wingless buddy?
Are we going to kill each other now, or what?
Yeah, I want everybody to pair off.
Wait, are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do squad. We're gonna do squad stuff.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So try to pair off if you can. If you haven't found a buddy, just land, and then somebody will pair up with you.
Damn, I'm wishing I'd put some actual guns on this thing.
Who's this?
Banjo.
Edge Quadro, welcome.
Hello, belly buddy.
Who hasn't got a partner?
No.
Shields overheating. What the fuck? Why
All
are
right,
shields
there's somebody
overheating?
over here. I'll join you.
No, I don't want the expert fucking chasing me, Seeker. No.
I think I'm in. Am I in trouble? My shields are overheating.
Yeah, your coolers are destroyed probably.
All right, now here's the fun part. So I misled you guys. You guys have chosen your rescue buddy instead of your enemy. So what you guys are going to be doing is you got to coordinate with your wingman. So let's say your wingman is engaging somebody. Hopefully the enemy is going to notice that and engage them, and then you can drop in behind the enemy and shoot the person shooting your wingman. Basically, just you can eyeball it by the person closest to you. They're going to hit 5 on their keyboard, so that'll target closest enemy. You can hit 4 for closest person targeting you that has you locked already. So 4 is defense, 5 is offense, most likely. 6 can be closest to ally, so you can also use 6. So try to mess with those. It'll vary because we're all friendly right now, and we will get crime sets. So just to let you guys know,
We're getting closer to the holy time of live fire.
Yeah.
If you're the asshole with called arms, man, I'm gonna track your ISP, beat the shit out of you.
Maybe we
All right,
should
so
disable the camera.
nah, we'll be okay.
Real quick, but we'll be fine.
We'll all end up at Grimax anyways, as long as nobody gets the call to arms. So just don't worry about it. So
other rule for events: if third parties show up, cease all hostilities and blast that motherfucker.
yeah. So practice this, guys. So remember, you can use boosting. Try to do that as much as you can, and then cover your wingman. So if your wingman's getting shot, try to help him. Let's try to not use comms during this entire thing. I want you guys to watch your wingman, okay? We won't use call commands. Try to keep chatter to a minimum. I mean, you can trash talk, but try to keep it minimal.
So who do we engage?
Sorry,
Put your landing gear away. Really hamstrings that ship when you don't have your wings out.
Who's shooting who here? I don't know.
So, game on.
Oh, I thought that was a word for some reason. What the fuck? Yeah, fine.
All right. All right.
I'll take point risk. Watch me.
I took him off. They fell off. Who's shooting here?
Where are you, Phoenix? I lost you.
Nice.
There you are.
Yes, man, I'm losing away.
Someone just quantum out of here?
Probably. Seeker.
So we're going to shoot our partner, or we're going to cooperate with
No,
Yeah.
it's a free-for-all, but with your team.
Okay, free for all.
Basically, with your squads.
Splash what?
It's a free for all. Watch your wingman. Watch your
It's just-
wingman. Watch your wingman.
Well, I wish somebody told me we started before I got the shit blasted out of
Yeah,
it.
we did.
He said
I
it 3
can hear
times.
everybody talking.
ship, Seeker. That missile lock?
Nope, not anymore.
Don't use missiles, guys. Not in
So
this
I
kind
hear
of
treason? Kaiser, treason?
No, wait! The missile's gonna be treason. What's wrong with you, man?
Sounds like treason.
I gotta save Riss. Where's Riss? Riss! Riss, I need my wingman.
1500 behind you. I'm covering.
Yeah, I'm getting shot.
Kaiser.
Why do you need to decline 5 people at once?
Oh
Oh,
no.
seriously.
I have only single size weapon left, so I'm basically unarmed.
Holy shit! Texas!
There's so much shit in the air right now.
Dude, I just saw a flash of Cabraxis. He had his middle finger out and everything.
Seeker, who killed you? Who killed you?
Kaiser, I was first dead.
Kaiser, okay, Kaiser, you're on my list, bitch.
Better watch you call her bitch, bitch. I'll fuck your mom if you're dead.
Kaiser likes to be named bitch, so you won.
Cyber alive? I lost
I'm
you.
alive, yeah. I'm still fighting Carrera.
Riz, keep running. I'm trying to pull him off you.
Found you.
Hey, who launched a missile? Kreia? Fuck you!
Oh man, GG.
Right?
Decline charges. Make sure you decline charges, guys.
Somebody launched a missile. I don't care. Fucking there. Love for Switzerland.
There's Riz. Not today, Job. That's my wingman.
Well, man, are you dead or?
I'm still alive. Engaging decile.
I see him.
Decile. I love that.
Alright, if you die, try to make it back to Norgard if you can. Hello there.
Hello there.
Who's firing more missiles at me? Kreia, fuck you!
There you go, man.
Is that
You
north
know
or
what?
south?
Someone up.
Good fights.
Who is shooting missiles? I keep seeing missiles on my radar.
It's me and Kreia, apparently.
We started firing it, so now it's open. It's open season.
Oh, my bad.
Remember,
Yes.
I didn't go over
Fuck you,
countermeasures.
Kreia.
It's not good. It's a habit.
Yeah, I didn't go over countermeasures. Sorry, guys. I think it's H is flare and J is countermeasure.
Nice one.
Or,
So your countermeasures by default is H, and you can charge how many you shoot for decoys. Like what I'm about to do. I'm about to fire 6 of them.
Next target, Oman. Next target.
It's crusher
Sunset got
on
me.
you.
GG, whoever killed me.
We're going up for my org mates. Let's go after Kaiser.
Kaiser, yeah.
It's treason.
Riz!
Oman, change target. Change
Put my
target.
silence, Riz.
Yeah, who's the one?
I'm down. I'm down, Kaiser.
Oh, you're down, bro?
Yeah.
Running.
Is any anyone Kaiser?
I'm on him.
I'm after Kaiser right now. Like, I don't even give a shit.
Someone's
Yeah,
after you.
Hey, Cyber, sorry, Banjo killed me.
I know, I don't care. We killed you together. That was my squad mate.
What? Fuck with me? Yeah, chase me to the earth. Chase me to Mother Gaia.
Come here, you little shit.
Kaiser, I so just want to ram into you. I don't know why.
Wow.
No balls.
That's some rage right there.
This is treason. You must all be burned. Holy shit.
Good down.
They're alive. Oh no!
Oman, I need you.
Where are you?
I don't know.
I don't know who Alum is, but I'm going after them.
Yeah.
Kaiser's
Oh,
down.
yeah, same here. He locked me.
Kaiser, you did good.
Well, man, you're hunted. You're hunted.
Alright. Who's the one?
Yeah, it's a false message. Ignored.
It's the Phoenix guy. So, let's go.
You want to ban a multi-crew ship just to fuck with them?
No. Stick with Rogue.
Right, check DMs.
Ooh, I'm taking some heavy damage. I'm dead.
Nice one. Yeah, great work. It's guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What?
Yes.
Fuck.
Banjo man.
I can't run for 3 you guys shoot at me.
Cyber,
I am not a health benefit Kaiser. I'm health benefit Kaiser.
I've been that dude.
Yeah.
It was fucking four 7Hill industry members fucking wasted my shit while I was trying to J-hook.
And totally, I didn't go after you. What are you talking about, Kaiser?
Boys, all those that are in Everest, should we just multi-crew them? Like, should we just pull up?
I can pull out a hammerhead.
Right, I'm sorry,
Are you alive?
I want my cards out, so I'm going.
Cyber, are you alive?
No, I'm fully dead.
Let me get comps for a second. Seeker, are we concluding the A1 with that battle royale?
Not yet. I'd like us to do squadron stuff. So we'll pair off in groups of 4.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna die now.
I wanted to see who was still there, so then I can pair them off better due to skill level.
Someone leave behind him. I know that's a con.
Hammerhead would be funny.
Who did not die? Nikito, Kaiser, who else?
Kaiser's dead.
I did not die. Neon did not.
Okay.
Just regroup in a different station.
But I was the whole fight with the single science weapon, which is fine.
I'll go with you tomorrow.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
The next time.
GG.
We'll save them.
Oh, no.
My ship is red like the Gladius parent vision. Fuck. Ah, I'm dead.
Great job.
Flash. Nice.
Next target.
Oh, it's Crusher next.
Edge Crusher.
It was really cool. I shot this noise out, and I was flying through like 4 or 5 of you guys dogfight, and then I had this orange flash of Capraxis' Gladius just sweep right in front of my shit, going straight towards heaven. I was like,
But you just walked my destroyed ship, Kaiser.
Alright, guys.
I was the first one who died.
60 seconds for your stuff, guys. So finish up your fighting in 60 seconds, and then just land your ships.
Seriously, like, the moment I saw Seeker die because of Kaiser, I was like, okay, you're my next victim, bitch. And I just kept following Kaiser, no matter what.
The
next target.
Nobody in this war could kill Seeker but me, alright?
No.
Oh, no.
I kept following Kaiser like a madman.
Nice.
It was insane.
There's not a
No
lot of
matter, just got damaged,
Yep.
so crash
Oh
landing.
man, you're landing gear.
However, I didn't need to kill him the first time, man. He just floated there in space.
Like, the thing is, like, I saw you chasing after Seeker, and I just immediately went, okay, Wingman, I'm right behind you, Kaiser. And then
I didn't chase him. I chased him with a missile. I chased him with missiles, dude.
Bitch, Seeker said no missiles.
No, I didn't say that. Yeah, it was anything goes.
I did. Capraxis did.
Oh, fuck.
Because normally we don't use missiles in these fights.
Next target.
The last 2 minutes before I went boom, I just went like, okay,
Alright,
no,
guys,
fuck it.
10 seconds. 10 seconds for fighting.
But we're almost done.
Right. 8, 7,
Splash. Nice
6,
work.
That's nice.
5, 4, 3,
High five, man.
1.
High five.
Alright. Fighting is over. Land everybody.
That's okay. That was a lot of kills.
Right.
Yeah.
Vessel, Hurricane? No?
No.
Alright, guys, we're gonna do squadron stuff. Let's try to land in groups of
I'm coming hot with my brother. I'm coming hot.
Yeah, let's go. Get to that.
I literally just turned my ship destroyed, so I'm gonna make marble.
Everybody's still at the location we're fighting. Just land where you guys are. Looks like we got 19 people, so let's do 4 groups of 5. We'll do 4 groups of 5, guys.
Jumping to average.
That needle is fucking huge.
All right, Banjo, can we utilize your other chat rooms?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
And,
yeah, I don't.
Tell me who's gonna be squad leader, and I can give them the possibility to talk to our channels.
Is lag real bad around Everest for everyone else?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, a little bit. So we'll have Banjo, Kaiser, Cabraxis, and I think Trifonis, you're a fighter, right?
Yes, with my brother, Gladius Denaro.
All right. So yeah, we'll do those 4 squad leads. So Trifonis, Banjo, Kaiser, and Cabraxis.
Head back to Norgard?
Yeah, we're all kind of near there, but we're a little bit away from Norgard.
Okay. Can't withdraw my ship. I think it might be fine.
Server's fine.
Shall we split up in groups or?
Yeah. So can you grab them and then place them in the building, and then just randomly score people if you can?
Dimitri, mute your microphone. Like you can everything.
No. Don't do it. Just grab them and shove them in squadrons.
Okay, like.
So yeah.
Shall I just like randomly take people and?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just shove them in there. But before you do it, sorry. We'll have. Think of how you guys are going to approach this, right? So when you first engage a target, right, you want as many guns on that one guy to delete them, and then focus on the rest of the group after. So just a recommendation. You don't have to do this, but if you're engaging as a group, you want to shoot one guy and then focus fire, and then maybe split off after that if you have to. So just think that in mind when you're fighting in a squadron, and then cover your wingman.
How many squads?
We'll do 4 squads of 5.
Okay. So the squad leads is.
There'll be 1 out because of 19, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
It's just an odd number.
Yeah. Wait.
I mean, if you want to,
okay. Starting now.
I just said I could try to actually do something like a priority target, like pull out a big ship. Just saying.
Wait.
No, we're just doing squadrons versus squadrons right now.
Makes sense.
Used to it, so that's why we're doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna.
Yeah, so it looks like everybody's split up. I don't know if everybody's here, so we might want to just go around and make sure.
I'm here with you and Omen.
If I broadcast, is that everybody?
Yeah. Broadcast.
Hello?
No, that's Björn
Hello?
speaking.
Yes.
That's only here.
Oh, gotcha.
If you keybind the broadcast, then what's it called?
Broadcast. Okay, got it.
Broadcast. Yeah. Try it.
Hello? Test.
No.
broadcast priority.
Wait, okay, like this. Try now.
Broadcast.
Try now.
Hello, test. Testing 1 2.
Try now. Like.
Right. Testing 1 2 1 2.
The other one.
Oh, this is the one.
Let me actually. Okay, if you right click on the voice.
Lighting. I'm gonna turn off push to talk priority. I'm just gonna do broad.
If you push. Let's see.
Lighting. I'm gonna turn off push to talk. Testing. Is push to talk broadcast working?
You have to use the one that's called.
Testing. Is push to talk broadcast working?
Push to broadcast. That's one.
Yeah, it is, but it's not working here. I'll try it on my controller. Yeah, it is, but it's not working here. I'll try it on my controller. Hello, is this working? Push to broadcast.
Try again.
Saber.
Did you hear him?
Arrow.
Hi, Costas.
And super performance. Super performance is.
It's not working?
No. Okay, so I'm gonna put.
Okay. Hey, Kaiser, were you hearing anything or no?
I couldn't hear anything for a minute, but what's going on?
We're testing broadcast. I'll just go between the groups. We'll figure this out later.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Squad 1 was they're just wondering. They had questions, so I was just coming up to.
yeah, let's all try to get with 5 clicks away from each other, like a big X kind of thing. And just tell your squads. Who's the other group leader? DeSale, probably? Or Cabraxis?
Cab's gone. You go to work now?
Gotcha. Okay. All right. They're the other squad lead, right? Because it's us 3, and then okay. I'll hop in there and just 5 clicks apart, and then we'll green light.
I'm doing like this now. Who's squad lead in squad 3? Semyon. Okay, he gets a squad lead. And in squad 2.
Oh, gotcha.
Who is squad lead in squad 2? Keys.
I think I was in squad 2. Yeah.
Okay. Seeker. Squad leader. Okay, perfect. And squad 1.
I think that was you or Kaiser.
Yeah, I'm giving.
We were in the same.
Microphone.
I'm giving Kaiser squad lead on squad 1.
Yeah. Unless you want me just as quality control, and you could take squad lead.
No, I'm like recording and doing other stuff. So it's better that you take it. I can.
Alright, I'll take him.
And okay, to do this now, let's see. You have to go to keybinds, add a keybind. Where am I now? Okay. Right click on voice, I think. Settings. Whisper.
Yeah, it's bound. I'll post it in voice.
No, you have to.
It's just not working.
You have to bind to squad leaders. So now, if you like bind squad leaders, only squad leaders gonna hear you.
It's just not working. I mean, but we're in the parent voice chat. It should go down to the children, right?
Yeah. But like now, it's gonna it's gonna go to everyone with their own squad lead. So like if you add the user role squad leaders and bind it to something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. We'll just go around and double check if they're ready.
Look
yeah.
now. Do you see the blue thing?
Yeah, I can whisper direct, but I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, jumping down.
Right.
Okay, the ones that hear my voice now are in squad lead. So Kaiser squad 1.
Yeah.
And Seeker squad 2. Okay, everyone that hears my voice now are squad lead.
Welcome back.
All right.
We missed you.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll back off. Try to get 5 clicks away from everybody. And
from every one of us.
From the others. So we'll back out.
All right.
I'm starting to move away, so if you can form up, yeah. Just be careful of the ground.
Wait, is there a ground in front of you?
itself.
Yeah. Should we do lights on or lights off?
It's up to you.
I'm there in a couple of seconds.
Right. I'll go. I think we gotta tell the sales squad to hop in there. Let's have when I fire missiles. I guess that'll be the go, just to simplify stuff. All right.
I'm charging up missiles. Also, to increase the amount of decoys you have, right alt is increasing. When you hold right alt and hit H, it increases the amount, and then left alt decreases, and it will tell you how many. I don't know what you guys know.
Yeah, I actually learned that in the previous week. It's a good thing to know. I always forget it.
Make sure your landing gear is up. You don't want to lose some of the atmospheric flight capabilities.
Yeah, that's true.
Noise is J. Yeah. Noise isn't really counter missiles, it's counter lock. So if someone's on your ass and you want them to lose the tracking capability.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Banjo. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think there's somebody coming in from Everest. They said.
Yeah, I'm coming in now. Let's see, where are you guys?
Edge Crusher is right there.
Start pinging if that helps.
Can you seriously not share your screen in these voice calls? That's annoying.
Not when you're in the voice.
You gotta go to the streaming area. Yeah.
So okay, where the fuck are you guys? Let's see.
That's me, Secret. Ignore me.
Yeah, you guys agree? I'll double check with Neon.
Seeker, yes, yeah. I'm 50 kilometers from
I'm the crazy man that's firing a bunch of lasers into the fucking ground.
If you broadcast to the squad leads, Seeker, then like everyone can hear that the game is on.
Well, Seeker's no longer on this voice channel, so.
Wow, Banjo, you're flying a Buccaneer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Remember, the armor is really weak, so make sure you use your noise. We were looking at all the stats of all the fighters. It's stupid how many light fighters have like no armor to them. The Gladius is in the perfect spot, to be honest. It has the flight speed and ammo amount of weapons on it.
Yeah.
If you're using ballistic, the arrow can be fought for.
Okay.
Because if you want more weapons. Oh yeah, if you guys are having a lot of issues with pirates and that type of thing, because you said you were industry, right?
Yeah, but like.
Make sure you grab a Hurricane. A Hurricane, even though it's a 2-seater, very powerful because of its turret. We don't know how its next update completely yet, but this update, it's amazing. Apparently they're nerfing it, but how much is the real question.
Seeker, you copy me? Frank?
Seeker, Kaiser's trying to get your attention.
Gotcha.
He's talking in game. So sorry about hitting you, Banjo, before. And that when we were doing the lineup. I saw you coming, and I tried to hit hold S and hold to do the burst boost backwards. I collided on my screen. Yeah, my fuel tank was damaged.
Okay, I didn't notice anything, to be honest.
Yeah. I had cruise control on, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is my ship still going forward even though I'm telling you to go backwards?
Yeah, that happens often to me at least.
What the fuck? Why is my ship still going forward even though I'm telling you to go backwards?
Yeah, Kaiser's got everybody at Everest, so we gotta wait on freaking Kaiser.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, I'll use the restroom then. Give me 20 seconds.
Yeah. It's a good turnout.
You guys that are in squad lead, if
We
you
did a lot of flight trainings back when we were
you can right click
a larger org, and it brings back good times doing the trainings and stuff.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Sorry guys, you guys that hear that and are in squad lead, you can right click on voice, settings, whisper, add keybind, pick the role squad leaders, and assign a key. Then we can talk over the groups.
Did you give a rollout?
Yeah, everybody.
For squad lead, which one is it? Squad 1 leader.
You are squad lead here. Kaiser in squad 1, Zemi on squad 3, and squad 4 is the SL.
Gotcha.
We're waiting for.
Should we use our missiles early or save them, you think, Seeker?
I don't know if it'll matter. I've had some issues with them tracking an atmosphere, but some people hit. I just haven't had luck.
Atmospheric is when you always have to go parallel to your target, though, when you're firing missiles and ammo, because.
Yeah, it just depends, but yeah, I haven't had luck using them.
Yeah, the
smaller missiles
work very well in this patch.
Yeah, they work too well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like I understand in real life they work pretty well, but we have too many decoys for too many ships.
Yeah.
I mean, the Hurricane had, the C2 has, like 150 decoys.
Yeah.
Oh, Banjo, can you make Cabraxis squad lead instead of Dassault, if possible? Yeah. I don't know if Dassault's having an issue with it.
He's squad leader.
Can you make Cabraxis squad lead instead?
Squad leaders, yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. Can't do this shit in Discord.
What?
This role management with comms.
Oh, you can, but we have to go public, and that annoys me. We lose a lot of features because we're not a public, quote-unquote, public server.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to discuss it.
I don't get it. Public server?
So, unlike what we currently have, which is a private server, our identification number is not up to the public, so not anyone can randomly join. But if we make ourselves public, we actually show up on a list of, we have to give a little intro about ourselves and then put a bunch of tags so randos can join at any moment. Which means I have to increase the bot security and that type of thing.
Okay.
Not bot security, bot auto roll system. To ensure that people don't, other militia bots don't come in.
So the role that's to be assigned.
I love targeting someone goes by and then just firing and seeing the spread pattern.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just decided to download the fucking app.
You're running on the web. Damn, you're a true hero, man.
Already. Sounds like you're browsing through things.
My Netscape doesn't work.
Yeah, because like I see broadcast to your current room and its subrooms, blah 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 blah. Then I go to keybinds, right? Keybinds doesn't show me fucking. It says create chat thread, toggle list items, blah blah blah. Nothing with like squad leaders. Maybe I'm just on some old shit. Oh no.
Girls all like strawberries.
Yep. So, is everybody kind of on Aberdeen at least, or are you guys at Evers? What's going on?
They're getting their shit together. He's just reaching his 325A now. Treefos is ready. Spyros is getting ready, and my last one is not part of my group out here. So yeah, we're getting together.
Like, damn, I gotta figure out what's wrong with Kaiser.
The 4 of us are still at Everest. We're trying to get back to Aberdeen now. I'm coming back to Everest now. Yeah, I think they're having shit vision. I'm asking.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't fire. Fired.
Cool.
It was me, man.
Yeah, they're still good.
I saw Reddit flash around on my screen when I was looking at my phone, and I was like, what the fuck? My phone's... I'm literally using both of my hands to use my phone.
Your landing gear are up or down or what?
My bad.
What?
No, it was Seeker, sorry. It was Seeker.
Yeah, that's my bad.
That's Seeker.
Alright.
What the fuck? I'm literally aiming at you and it's missing by a mile. Is it just because I don't have you targeted? Yeah, what the fuck?
I registered that hit. It took damage.
Oh, really? Physicalized?
Yeah.
I was just trying to do shield damage.
It was good. It wasn't much damage, but yeah, it worked.
Oh, wait. I meant like shield damage. Is that only shield damage or is that full damage?
If you use a cannon, it does a little bit of penetration.
Oof, okay.
Yeah.
I will use the Panthers. So.
It's all good. This is why we are in testing. Not getting paid. Who's firing lasers and doesn't have to recharge?
It's me.
Is that a audio glitch?
Yeah, it must be. No, I just fired like one and then I stopped.
Interesting.
I just got a message to an invitation to a Javelin fleet org.
Javelin fleet org. Only javelins allowed.
All right.
Oh, they're basically trying to get people to justify their 4 javelins.
Oh, if Kaiser doesn't get here in the next 2 minutes, we're just gonna have to freaking start.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, I didn't know that they had roles. I thought you had to whisper specific people. This is nice.
I can do that too. You can do that if you want.
Yeah. This is good though. I like the roles because it can change.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster, and you don't have to make people rebind shit. You just change the role, and then it changes everybody. So, is there anything that you'd change for the training if we do this again?
Oh, me? Get rid of most. get rid of most of the that beginning stuff. That was it's nice to fly in formation, but unless you're doing formation bombing runs, that's the only time I could ever see it work.
Yeah.
Bad batch. You think you're bad shit, aren't you?
What?
See your squad name, the Bad Batch. What are you bad at? Huh?
What?
No, it's
I'm confused.
Go and look at your channel's name, the Bad Batch. You think you're bad? Oh, you bad? All right, yeah, sure. We're gonna blow the fuck out of you.
Oh lordy. Somebody changed the channel name.
it was like that before.
Oh no, Costas. I know what you're trying to play. Oh no, you're gonna be on our list. Don't you worry.
What squad are you in? Squad number 3?
I'm not gonna say shit, but I'm just gonna say that. Just watch your backs, cause we're coming.
Okay.
Just call them stormtroopers. Call that squad stormtroopers. Just put it. So basically, really bad aim.
Okay.
Classic.
Also, Seeker definitely mentioned about some of the if you're doing aerodynamic things, you need to explain that the bigger the wings are on a ship, the more aerodynamic it is, so they can go faster. That's what Star Citizen literally said. So, even if it flies a little bit better right now, it may change in the future. So,
yeah, I mean, like everything we know can change tomorrow. So.
Yeah, but the aerodynamic thing is probably not going to change. That's one thing that's
true.
Also, what you should probably teach them is if their engines, because this is going to be a bigger thing at 316, when your engines die out like this, it takes a long time to re-engage your engines. So you probably should teach them how long, like physically long, they expect to lose their engines. Say, because if you're at low, it's the downside of being in planetary gravity. If you're too close to the ground, you may not have enough time to be able to actually do anything about it. Also, if you get EMP too, that can fuck you over.
Gotcha. Banjo, you got any recommendations too?
No, it was good. Like, I mean, even if the formation was a basic thing, I mean, people still collided. So.
Yeah, that happens every time though. I mean, I just wanted to teach it.
No, I mean, like, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, as a like first like step, I think it's good to have like all the basic things. Even if like 9 out of 10 people know that. I mean, then you can take that and like I have it as a base, and then like maybe make another version, like another level. No, I like that.
Also, you want to make sure, Secret, that you talk about sharp angles, because while flying straight and having a slight curve, like we were flying mostly having a 15 to 20 degree bank angle. Most of the time when you're fighting, you're flying at a 55 bank angle from where you just were to be able to turn around. And that can bring a lot of stress to the plane, and maybe you're not going to turn as fast as you think, or get airlocked. You know what I'm talking about, Seeker?
Yeah, we kind of covered that, but the big thing was I wanted them to use their main engines. A lot of people, they don't do that, and I think that
also,
was the biggest thing I wanted to emphasize.
I have experimented. Cruise control sucks in atmosphere. Tell them to turn off their
You have to use it if you want to conserve gas, and also I want people to not use the retro thrusters, so that forced them not to use the retro thrusters. That was the only way I could.
Cruise control does not decrease fuel consumption. It's actually
yes, it does.
CPLD. CPLD does.
No, if you use just cruise control and not your retros, you will save gas. That's how you can take an 890 jump out of orbit, is you use cruise control.
Okay, is everyone here? I think like squad 1 is here, right?
Yeah.
What's the tactics?
Alright. Just focus on one guy. I vote Kaiser. What are you guys thinking?
Will you call the shots, Seeker?
Yep. So
yeah,
Seeker. What are we waiting for?
Kaiser. I'll double check with him, but
yeah, because
we just gotta start.
Seeker, I give you 5 more minutes. Still need to go.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just fucking fight, mate.
Yeah.
The Rax is here. Let's just fucking go.
I had a package show up.
All right.
Just fucking go.
All right, everybody. Game on. Let's kill some kids.
Yeah, let's go to Kaiser.
All teams free to engage.
Is that a mountain in the way?
Yes, everybody focus on Kaiser right now. We'll try to delete him.
Okay, so the match is on.
Kaiser and Banjo going ham. He's bugging out. You can follow me. I'm going after him.
I got a lead. We got someone on our tails. Try.
Okay, I'm going to after Dimitris. I need help. I need help. Trifonas on me.
Who's the guy shooting you?
Trifonas.
Trifonas.
Okay.
Okay, on it.
He's out of shields.
He's bugging. Oh, turn around. Oh, we can get him.
He is dipping out of here. He's trying to regain his shields. I'm gonna fire some rattlers after him.
Yeah, I can't get him.
More rattlers after him. And they just all missed, even though he didn't deploy for it. That's just fucking great.
He's going down. Keep on him. I'm out of shields, bugging out. Alright, Zemian from Squad 3 is on me. He's a very good player. You guys help him with Zemian. Since that one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go after Russell. Oof. I'm down.
Down?
You're dead?
Yeah, they got me with a missile.
Did I accidentally kill you? My missile disappeared once I fired one. I have no idea where when I had it on try.
Alright, I think squad 3 is on me. Full squad.
Kaiser got me.
Kaiser, okay, good. Kaiser's on you, Banjo.
Thanks.
I can only lock onto you. Why can't I lock onto Kaiser? There it is. Oh, Kaiser took a heavy fighter. Oh, no.
Who are you guys fighting?
Telefonos.
Kaiser.
Or on Kaiser. Shall I join you?
It's hard to lock onto Kaiser. He's in stealth.
Okay, gonna find you.
Ah, accidentally I started talking Cabraxis. I got their names confused.
Who are you after?
Basically anyone right now. It's just a clusterfuck. Whoever you can get a lock on, you can get a lock on.
Who puts on you? I'm going after him.
He's in a spin out right now.
Yeah, so.
Your Seeker, is this the last bit of it? Because I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I have to fix my car. I haven't used it like a month and a half now, and the battery's dead.
Yep. Don't you have school or work or something?
Mm-hmm. Everything's online, and I haven't had a job since February. This year has been tough for everyone.
Jeez.
Hoping that I get a job real soon here. Also, I have been taking the year off because I haven't not been working since I was 14.
Yeah.
Brax is dead? Oh no, that was Hopo.
I'm on Cabraxis.
Yeah, joining. Do you see who's on my 6?
Is it Edge Crusher, maybe? Antiphonus guy.
Yeah, right.
I'll try to finish off Cabraxis.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
after
Cabraxis is down. Cabraxis is down. Where are you, man? I'll go after Triphonus.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't get that many opportunities to fight in atmosphere. This was pretty helpful.
This is awesome.
Really? If you didn't know, if I knew that, I would have fought more atmosphere with you. Atmospheric flying is so much more fun to me. Once you hit the space edge.
Right, who's next?
Mine Kaiser stuff.
Yeah, let's go Kaiser.
Kaiser, okay.
Oof. Okay, Kaiser's in Saber, so it's gonna take. He's in a heavy fighter, so it's gonna take a lot more to kill him.
Yeah, but easy pancake.
easy pancake. What do you mean?
There's a profile of the saber is like a pancake, easy to hit the bottom, and the banjo.
Oh, shit! I'm in an atmosphere. Fucking stop! I have that.
It takes Spyros.
Spyros, okay. Spyros it's like his third time playing the game, so it should be easy.
Okay, all right.
Oh no, these people are about to kill a child.
I'm in close combat with Kaiser now. His wing is almost broken off.
Spyro's down. So Kaiser next.
Kaiser's shields are down. Oh, crack.
I haven't seen Kaiser shoot like once.
I collided with the ground.
Yeah, he's going for the ground tactic. Unfortunately, he doesn't realize I was on his ass still.
Also down. Just tries to retreat. It's burning hard.
Hey, Seeker, why are you back? I thought you died.
Here to watch.
Oh, okay.
See what's going on.
I'm following Kaiser.
Come on, let me lock on. Yes!
You got him?
No. He's just been traveling so fast I haven't had the chance to even fucking... He's a stealth heavy fighter, so it's hard for me. I lost him at a 1 kilometer range. What now? Oh, he's hurting. I saw the HP of his hull. There, he's about to die. Damn, Kaiser's shields come up fast. Why? Kaiser knows you're out, right, Seeker?
Whoa! I wasn't even moving.
Kaiser, he's not even a part of this anymore. He already died.
Hey, you like that weight?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, well.
I've been out of bullets for 5 minutes straight.
That was cool, though.
Oh, he's been out of 5 bullets. I'm going off of... He's out of ammo. I'm going after Dessel. He's in an Avenger Stalker. Oh, this is unfortunate. I'm sorry, Dessler. I wonder why he hasn't been firing back. Edge Crusher seems like it's one of the few left.
Yeah, he's on me hard.
It's just an arrow. It shouldn't take long. Go, your turn. To help me out.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nice scale.
Who's left? Kaiser.
Kaiser, but he has no ammo.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
Kaiser's dead.
He's literally no ammo. Don't even worry about him. All you can do is crash.
Hey, Kazi.
Did you just crash into the atmosphere? I mean, the planet?
Looks like it's just spinning.
GG, Zeker. See you next time.
Yeah, take care, man.
Yeah, nice evening.
Yeah.
What?
Who the hell is this squirrel? I haven't seen him the whole fight.
Oh, Braxton's my man. It is
I'm not sure.
such a pleasure to game with you, my guy.
Oh no, what's he doing?
Yeah, the saber is just a little bit too strong against the fucking light fighters. I'm gonna be honest. Finally, got him. His hull's red.
The saber is, yeah, just finished me. Freedom!
That was fucking badass. I went through the smoke of him.
Who's left? Who's left?
No one. I mean, squirrel, but I'm pretty sure he's not fighting.
No, he's fighting. He fired a missile at me before.
Oh, really? Well, he's gonna be gone. He's just in a hornet. I did not realize I was low on hydrogen fuel.
He's running away.
I think I can quantum to him. Yeah, we can quantum to him.
Firing missiles.
You're out of range.
Yeah, let's get him.